thing with any black box members. Um, yeah, no disrespect to them. We'll definitely get everybody tightened up next time. But anybody who's on the black box, do me a favor, just remove them. And anybody that hasn't sent us something on there in a direct messenger chat, if you can't get on a camera, please tell me why. Like, do not remove Gina. She's doing some medical stuff right now. Thank you. Um, and do not yeah, I think that's it. All right, anybody else, let me know if you can't if you can't get on camera and why, and we'll let it slide this time, but not in the future. All right, y'all are good looking people, man. Hop on those cameras and be proud of yourself. We love you. We love to see you. And we, quite frankly, we get tired of seeing ourselves on here all the time and not y'all, so this is exciting. All right, so let's talk about the GoDesana pay plan right quick. And anybody, y'all see me doing awkward stuff in here, because I'm still trying to get this thing figured out myself. If anybody, okay, Miranda and Youssef as well. Yeah, lead them. Okay, cool. Y'all will be on a little bit later. Okay, all right. Yeah, everybody have it figured out in the future. And now I can't close it. Oh no. Okay. All right. There we go. All right, let's do it. So very quickly about the GoDesana pay plan in general, any questions that you have, put those in the chat. We have leaders like Melissa Brower, Coach Marcus Jones, Isaac Williams tearing up the leaderboard as well. We got a lot of professionals, Tina Hume, Rick Burnett, a lot of people that are really moving and shaking. Stu Large, a lot of people on this Zoom that can answer those questions for you. And I think the chat is pretty much open for everybody to dive in. Melissa, is the chat open for everybody to comment or ask questions, or no? I know normally it's not. I think it is. Yeah, the chat's open right now. So if the chat is open right now, if you have any questions, put it in there, and we'll have some top tier earners and leaders at GoDesana and the Green Organic set of companies to answer those questions for you as we fly through this this quick Zoom. So the number one thing about the pay plan at GoDesana, I want you to look at the pay plan in terms of front end money, middle of the road money, and back end money. Okay, front end money, middle money, and back end money. And typically at most network marketing companies, there is a lot of front end money in the terms of fast start bonuses, which at most network marketing companies can be anywhere from 20 to 40, even 50%. Fast start bonuses are very big in the front. Those fast start bonuses have a pro. It's a lot of money. They also have a con. They go away. That's the nature of the game, okay? The middle of the road money with network marketing companies is typically not a lot there. To be quite frank, a lot of the money in network marketing companies is put in the back end money, which is going to be your profit participation pools and all that other type of stuff too. Okay, and that's typically back of the road, back of the back end of the comp plan money that takes a lot of time and energy to get there. Okay, so what most happens at most network marketing companies is people join in the beginning, they get really, really excited, they get a couple of sales, they make some nice chunk of money up front. And then once they start building and coaching and teaching and recruiting less, their money dries up because of the lack of duplication. And they typically quit within 6 weeks to 90 days. That's the normal lifespan of a network marketer. And then on the back end, for the people who persist, for the people who stay on board, for the people who are there, for the people who don't go away or don't fall off, those people make it to the end of the pay plan. Okay, now I'm seeing myself and not y'all. That's not good. I see this handsome mug every day. I'm trying to see y'all. There you go. Okay. All right. And so what happens is there's not a lot of middle of the road money there. So at GoDesana, it's different. At GoDesana, you're going to get 25% fast start commissions. Okay. In the future, that number may go up. We don't know for sure yet. It may go up, but for right now, it's 25%. But you don't just get that one time like at most network marketing companies. You get it over and over and over again every time your personally enrolled customer or distributor makes a purchase, no matter how big the purchase is or how little the purchase is. Purchase is $1,000 or 900 BV or 1,000 BV, you get 25% of that. If the purchase is $10, you get 25% of that. 10 BV, 25% of that. You get 25% of every order forever. And in my network marketing career, which is over a decade, just at the top earner level, I have never seen what we've deemed here at GoDesana called an eternal fast start. You always get it, never goes away. It's phenomenal. So your front end money at most companies at GoDesana becomes front end money, and it becomes middle of the road money, because every time there's an order, I don't care if it's an auto ship or not, you're getting paid over and over and over again. And that'll help you during the middle phase of your career in network marketing. So that's incredible. The fast start here, the commissionable volume never goes away. And everybody should love that if you really know what that means. It's very, very, very important, very, very powerful. If you get 2 or 3 customers at GoDesana, your auto ship is covered for the month if you really think about that. Okay, think about that. If you get a couple of customers, depending on how much you're spending and how much they're buying, you can get 2 or 3 customers. And quite literally, your business is free because you're always getting that. But we didn't stop there. The second part of the GoDesana pay plan is going to be the matrix. Matrix is absolutely phenomenal. The matrix is a 2x12 forced matrix, okay, dynamically compressed, which is what we're really excited about. The matrix pays you, okay, for every single order that's in your organization. And here's the part that I love, no matter what leg it's on. So I was talking with some relatively top earners in network marketing earlier today, and they were talking about what they love and hate about the binary pay plan. And as professionals, we love a binary pay plan in network marketing because it allows us to build 2 organizations and we get paid large chunks from one of those organizations. It's very exciting for professionals who know how to build large teams. However, for people who may not be at that level yet, where they're ready to build large teams with balance, the matrix is a more attractive option because although you won't be maybe building a team as fast, you're going to get paid for everyone in your group, no matter where they're at, left leg, right leg, up line, down, no matter where they're at. And that's exciting. Well, Will, what about the people who fall outside of my matrix? Ladies and gentlemen, that is so many thousands and thousands and thousands of people. By the time a single person passes beyond your level 15 or your level 12 even, you'll have made so much money, you won't be mad about it. Just hear me, you won't be mad about it. The fact that the matrix has a level cap, and it needs to have a level cap, because if a matrix doesn't have a level cap, the company is going to go out of business. And who wants that? Certainly not me. Okay. And the thing that protects us, well, Will, something doesn't sit right with me about not getting paid people that I sponsor past my, 12, 13, 14, 15th level. Well, don't worry, because the next piece of the pay plan, which is truly exciting, the check match, all right, activates so early in the game, you'll still be making money from individuals beyond your 15th level, beyond your 12th level. Why? Because there's a nuance in our pay plan where our check match is generational. The matrix is based on levels, and I want you to understand that. Levels and generations in network marketing are not the same thing. They're related, but they're not the same. They're cousins, but they're not twins. Okay. So when you're looking at our matrix, yes, the matrix is bound by 15 levels, based on your rank, or you can even get 12 levels, which is still a lot of money. But once you start hitting the upper ranks in the company, we have several golds, platinums, even some diamonds on the call tonight, and several more golds and platinums and diamonds in the works. So congratulations to everyone who's achieved those levels. You're going to be getting paid everything, 3% of everything in that level on top of your fast start. So I hope that makes sense for everybody. Put a 1 in the chat if the concept of fast start and if the concept of matrix makes sense. Okay, you're getting paid 3% of every commit, all the commissionable volume in your business. Okay, thank y'all for that. The check match is going to be different. The check match is based on generation. So let's say, for example, Felicia, all right? Felicia's rocking and rolling in her business, and she manages to make over $500,000 and fills up her matrix and is making a bunch of money. But then she goes to sponsor Marcellus Mack. Well, Felicia doesn't have any space left in her matrix, okay? But that's okay, because when she sponsors Marcellus Mack, and let's say he goes on her 16th level, she won't get 3% of all his orders because he's not within her 15 levels. But she will get 25% of all his orders because she gets her fast start. And a fast start is not bound by levels. So you're not missing anything there. On top of that, just because she sponsored him, regardless of her rank, she gets a minimum 10% check match on his matrix. So his matrix is another 12 to 15 levels, and she is going to check match 10% of what he got. So if she goes up to the level of platinum, she'll get 25% of what he gets. If she goes to the level of diamond, like quite a few people have so far in this on this Zoom, she'll be getting 50%. So as a diamond, I get 50% of anyone that I personally sponsor outside of my 15 levels. And I can tell you, you want that. Okay, you really want to be able to continue to build the business and not have to worry about getting cut out of any of your money. Like, I know it sounds strange right now because it's still so early in the growth process of GoDesana, but mark my words, some of you who are here right now will have, in fact, maybe most, if you really want to work hard, you'll have a full matrix. And you need to know that you can keep building and keep sponsoring and stay on the cutting edge of what's going on, because you're not going to miss any money. I would gladly give up 3% of orders to get 10% of someone's matrix money. I don't get their money. They get their own money, but the company is going to cut you or me or anyone who sponsors them a check out of the company's marketing budget. So I just want you to understand how that works. When I say you're getting X amount of percentage from someone, you're not getting their money. They get 100% of their money the same way you do. But the company, GoDesana, the Green Organics family of companies, has a huge, huge multi-million-dollar marketing budget. And that is where our commissions come from. So money comes in from the products, all right? Stuff's going to get paid out, commissions, everything else. Anything left over goes into research and development and marketing, obviously. So the company has a huge marketing budget, but they're not going to give Britney Spears $10 million a year the way Pepsi does. They're not going to give Beyonce $10 million a year the way Pepsi does. They're not going to give Joe Montana $10 million a year like Papa John's Pizza does. They're going to take that $10 million and go, oh, look, Rick Barnett's a diamond. Rick Barnett's a diamond, and he sponsored Tina Human, and she's a diamond. Oh my gosh, Tina made $500,000 in her matrix. Wow. Even though she's beyond Rick's levels, Rick still gets $250,000 from the marketing budget. Okay, Tina got all her money. She laughing all the way to the bank. And Rick is chauffeur, driving her in the car. Tina, would you like me to drop you off here? What bank would you prefer today? All right, it is teamwork, it is collective, and it's very, very special. So the check match, and again, you don't have to work hard for the check match. A lot of companies, you got to really work hard to get any type of check match. At GoDesana, if you sponsor one person, you automatically qualify for check match from that person. If you sponsor two people, you automatically qualify for check match from not just those two people, but anyone they sponsor, and so on and so forth. So the higher your rank, the more your check match, okay? So the check match is what protects you from losing any income from the fact that our matrix does have levels. So remember that if anybody ever tells you, oh, well, it's a matrix and you're only going to get 15 levels at diamond or 12 levels up to silver and you're going to miss out on money. No, not at GoDesana, because your check match is activated on every individual you sponsor. I want you to never forget that. Your money is safe. You're going to get paid exactly what you earn. And we could stop there, but let me dive into what I think is the most exciting part of the pay plan. And again, if we have any questions, y'all put those in the chat, and our top tier, top earners here at GoDesana are in this. They will answer those questions for you. And if any of the questions are really good, I'll read them live on air as we close up. Here's the last thing I talk about. This isn't the last part of the pay plan. I believe there's a lot more to come, but this is the most exciting part of the pay plan about that back end money we just talked about. So remember how we started? We said there's front end money, there's middle of the road money, and then there's back end money. And at GoDesana, your front end money is your fast start, okay? Your middle of the road money is your fast start. Your front end money is your matrix. Your middle of the road money is your check match, okay? But this back end money, a lot of it is going to be profit participation pool and check match as well, and your fast start, because that never goes away. So the money's all over this particular pay plan in a way that I've never seen at any company I've worked with in my over decade of working in these companies. So the last thing I'll share with you is the profit participation pool. Please be very, very excited about this. Please be excited about the fact that we have top tier leaders from all over network marketing joining GoDesana and going to the top. Please get excited about seeing people on the leaderboard, even if it's not you yet. Get excited about that. Why? Because the profit participation pool is there for everyone. So I'm going to tell you right now some of the most important things you can ever do to make sure that you're earning from the global growth of the entire company. Even if someone's not in your group, they are still participating in the profit participation pool, and you can too. And I really want you to understand the value of that. You can crunch these numbers yourself, but it blows me away every time I talk about it, okay? So the company takes 10% of the global gross, the planet, I say global, I like the word planetary better, like plane, right? And so it just sounds cooler to me, and it's more technically accurate. We want to get the planetary profit, right? The company's going to take 10% of that, and they're going to put it on the side, okay? At the beginning of every month, all right? 10%. If it's $1 million company, $100,000. $1 billion company, $100 million, okay? And that's why we get excited, because Alexandria Brighton, as Coach Marcus so eloquently said on his, previous, on his Zoom earlier, that was amazing, by the way. I hope y'all were on that. He said Alexandria Brighton is the Michael Jordan of network marketing formulations. And why would he say that? Because she created and formulated products for $1 billion network marketing company. The company became $1 billion company because of her products and formulations. Then she retired, just like Michael Jordan did. She won her championships, retired. Then she came out of retirement, started another network marketing company, and with her formulations, bought that company to $1 billion in income, like in revenue. Whoa, she did it again. Okay, then she retired, right? And now she's exclusively working with the GoDesana, HBN, basically the Green Organics family of companies at this particular time. So she's done it. She's retired, came out and done it again, which means it's not a fluke. This is a system. All right. And if a company's at $1 billion, that's $100 million that they're putting on the side. That's a lot of money. Companies at $2 billion, that's $200 million put on the side in these profit participation pools. So let me tell you how they break down. 2% of that 10% is going to go into what I call a builder pool. Now, this is called something different in the back office, but I call it the builder pool. Okay. I think it's called I don't know. Someone put that in the comments what the technical name is. I don't know. You don't have to know this whole comp plan to be a diamond, by the way. Me and Coach Marcus are still making mistakes in the comp plan after we hit diamond. So don't feel like, ooh, I'll go diamond once I learn everything about the products of the business. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Just go for it. Just get it over with. Get it. Okay. It's called a revenue sharing pool. Okay. And the first piece of that, I call it the builder pool, but the technical name is build and share. Thank you, Coach Marcus. And so the builder pool, which is also called the build and share pool in the back office, is the build and earn. I'm sorry, build and earn pool. Okay, thank you, Heidi. I did not know that. Okay, see, I don't even know this stuff. That's 2% of the company's, profit, and they are going to give a share of that to every person who sponsored a new rep or a new customer the previous month. So in the month of August, if you sponsored one person or one customer at 10BV, you get a share of the global growth of the company. You get a share of the build and earn pool. Okay. If you sponsor 10 people this month, you get a share of the build and earn pool. I think people like Melissa Brower and Isaac Williams have sponsored like 80, some people, 70 people. They're just going off with customers and distributors right now. They get 70 shares minimum on the first of the month, which would be the 1st of September. Myself and Coach Marcus, we chugging along, but we having trouble keeping up with those jokers. And at the end of the day, does it even matter? Because they're putting income into the build and share pool. So even if people like Isaac Williams and Melissa Broward, Melissa, one of the newest diamonds that GoDesana, Isaac probably a diamond today or tomorrow. He is cutting up in South Carolina, taking over. Even if they're not on your team, they're contributing to the profit of the whole company. And if you get one person sponsored, you get a share of their hard work. Okay. They get a share of our hard work. We all get a share of all of our hard work if we contributed something to the pie. Okay. And the longer the company is around, the bigger those shares get. But I'm excited to see people who are going to be getting 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 shares of basically free money on the 1st of September when them bills is due. So I'm excited for everybody who sponsored at least one customer and at least one rep. If you sponsored at least one customer at 10BV or one rep this month, put me in the chat. I just want to see how many people got at least one share of the build and earn pool. I just want to see who got a share. I just want to see who got some free money coming to them on the 1st of the month, because we are fired up about that. Okay, and while people are doing that, let's move on to the next 2% of the company planetary profit right there in the revenue share pool. I call it the coaches pool. Now this has a name. It has an actual technical name, and the technical name, I think somebody just posted in the chat. I missed it. It's called the team share. What is it? I don't know. It was somewhere there. Team build and earn, which again, too many words for my public school vocabulary. I'm gonna just call it the coaches pool, because that's where the money is. So if you, let's say for example, if you're coaching someone, let's say for example, you enroll someone this month. So let's say Coach Marcus enrolls Miriam. All right, awesome. So Miriam is enrolled by Coach Marcus. That means that next month, Coach Marcus is going to get one share in the builder pool. Drop a 1 in the chat if that makes sense. Let's say Coach Marcus sponsors Miriam this month. Coach Marcus gets one share of the builder pool next month. However, Miriam's in Dallas, Texas, and we do everything big in Texas. All right. She's like, I'm about to blow this business up. I'm about to do it big for the community, for the family. I'm about to show y'all how to get this thing done. and she blows up and she sponsors 50 people in the month of August, which is not beyond the reach for her. She could easily do it. She's already in the double figures of sponsoring people. Very talented young lady. Looking forward to seeing her and her daughter in our Atlanta event. It's going to be a great time for everybody in Atlanta. Okay, so let's say Miriam sponsors 50 people. She will get 50 shares of the builder pool next month. Coach Marcus will get 50 shares of the coaches pool. Every time you sponsor someone, it benefits you to pour into them, to teach them, and to help them become successful. Because when they sponsor a person, you get a share of the coaches pool, they get a share of the builders pool, plus you got a share of the builders pool when you sponsor them. Okay, and this is all based on new enrollments from the previous calendar month. So don't forget that. It's not based on 20 years from now. There's some other residual income for that, but that we'll talk about in a second, the residual recurring income. But right now, this is based on fresh enrollments, new enrollments from the previous month, people helping the company grow. Is everyone clear on what the builder pool is and the coaches pool? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're clear on that. Drop a 2 in the chat if you're not clear, and I will go over it again for you. Okay, drop a 1 in the chat if you're clear. If you're not clear, drop a 2 in the chat. There are no stupid questions at all, ever. We're all figuring this thing out. We're all learning. We're all in this journey together. All right, everybody got it? Okay, looks like everybody got it. Fantastic. Okay, the next 4 pools are 1% of the company profit on the previous month, the next 4 pools, and they are a bronze pool, which is 1% of the company. For example, if the company is a $100 million company, the bronze pool will be $1 million. Okay. Then there's the silver pool, the gold pool, and the platinum pool. They are all 1% of the company's entire planetary revenue. Okay. The revenue share. All right. And the bigger the company is, the bigger these pool. $1 billion company, this is $10 million per pool. Like, this is a lot of income. All right. And just know there are some companies in network marketing that do $1 billion a month in volume. They're big, they've been around for a long time, but just know that that's not impossible, by the way. I can't guarantee if that'll happen here at GoDesana, but boy, do I want to see it. And you should too. And we need to work every day to get that done. We need to keep our promises to each other. One of the promises that I want you to keep to each other and to yourself is that I'm gonna do the best I can do every day to build this business. If you just realize that your job is to just do the best you can do every day, you won't be letting nobody down. You won't be letting anybody, you might not sponsor 27 people a day or 50 people in a day or 100 people in a month or 30 people in 60 seconds, whatever type of crazy stuff is going to happen at GoDesana because it's so exciting. But if the best you can do that day, you talk to a couple of people about the business and maybe one of them joins, maybe one of them don't. But if you know in your heart that you did the best you can do, you're good. You're good. People notice that. When they see you on a leaderboard, there's a lot of transparency there. And somebody said, Will, man, you sponsored 50 people this month, man, but you didn't sponsor nobody for like 3 days in a row. Yep, that don't mean I wasn't trying. I was just taking some nose on the chin like everybody else. And then I sponsored a new one today and like one yesterday. But there was a 2 or 3 day period that I didn't even sponsor anybody. Okay, so we just got to do our best. And if you can go to sleep at night and say, you know what, I did my best, that's going to be more than enough. I believe that God's going to reward that. That's just what I believe. Okay. So that being said, the bronze, silver, gold, and platinum pools are 1%. And those particular pools are going to pay out on a monthly basis, even if you didn't sponsor anybody new that month. Okay. So let's say, for example, Pamela joins and Pamela sponsors Rick. All right. I'm just picking on the same people today. I'll switch it up on next one. All right. So Pamela sponsors Rick and she sponsors Rick. And then she also sponsors Marcellus Mack. Because why not? Pamela's a great builder and she sponsors Mack and Rick. Now she is qualified as a bronze level influencer, which means the following month she will get 2 shares of the builder pool plus as many shares of the coaches pool as Rick and Matt personally sponsor people. But she will also receive a share of the bronze pool. Okay, now the bronze pool is going to be 1% of the company profit divided up amongst all the bronzes. So let's say 3 months from now, Pamela hadn't sponsored anybody new, but she is still on auto ship at 29 BV. And Rick and Mac are at auto ship at either 10 or 20 BV, whatever, 10 or 20 BV, whatever that is, right? Pamela has to be at 20 BV to qualify for the rank advancement, but Rick and Mac can be at 10 or 20. So let's say 3 or 4 or 5 months from now, Pamela, Mac, and Rick are still active, but Pamela hadn't enrolled anybody new. That's okay. she's still going to get residual income. She's still going to get all her matrix. She's still going to get check match from Mac and Rick if they've done anything at all, but she'll still get matrix regardless. And then she's also going to receive a share of the bronze pool. Okay, so if that makes sense, put a 1 in the chat if that makes sense. That if you maintain the rank of bronze, even if you don't sponsor anyone new, you'll continue to get shares of the bronze pool every month as the company grows. But we don't want to stop there. Why? Because the silver, gold, and platinum pools work the same. The silver, gold, and platinum pool, let's say, for example, you're platinum and you have 50 personally sponsored people, not necessarily within a calendar month, they're just active with it at the same time. Like, for example, you can sponsor 10 people your first month or even 2. And let's say the next month you blow up and you sponsor 15 people. Now it's like 20 people on your team, but 5 of them quit. Now you got 15 people going into your 3rd month. If you really work hard and use your skills, and it's still you only sponsor 1 person that month, that's okay. You got 16 people total on your team now. That's fine. The next month, let's say you don't work as hard, but a lot more people say yes because you're a more polished speaker now, and you know how to close people now, and you're becoming more resilient, and you've been doing your personal development, and you sponsor 20 people that month, and then 5 of them quit. 5 months in, your team is still 40 to 50 people. So it's going to go up and down, and that's okay. You're eventually going to get to the point where you're at platinum and you have 50 people on auto ship every single month, 50 customers and 50 distributors. When you get a platinum pool, you're not getting just a share of 1% of the company's total profit. You're getting a share of the platinum pool, the gold pool, the silver pool, the bronze pool, plus a share of any new activity that happened in your team or you. Okay, so you want to help people get off people to a fast start, help them win, and you'll be compensated for that. So platinums are going to get at least 4 shares of the rank pool. And last but not least, we have the diamond pool. There may be another pool later on, but there isn't today. And the diamond pool is going to be a share of 2%. Okay, so right now in the company, there are only 3 diamonds. I predict that we'll have another 3 diamonds within the next 24 to 48 hours, just watching the growth that everybody is lighting up. I believe by the time we come to Atlanta, we may have a dozen diamonds in the company. I don't know, but it's going to be a lot. And all of you here, even if you're not a diamond, I never want you to get mad at yourself, because all those people the people who are going platinum and gold and diamond are sponsoring, all those customers they're acquiring, that's going into the share pools for everyone. I just want to really re-emphasize that concept, that this is truly the fulfillment, I believe, of Coach Marcus's vision when we first met several years ago at another green organics company, that he said, one team, one dream. This is finally seeing a pay plan that really allows us to operate that way and to really celebrate everyone and help everyone to win. But if you are a diamond, I can tell you, if you are a platinum or a gold or a silver or even a bronze, you're going to get shares that are much, much larger because there's less people there. So let me just give you something to dream about with and tell you why it makes sense for you to go diamond. And then I want you to really make it a point to solidify that and provide valuable customer service after the sale and continue to recruit. When you get to diamond, I can personally tell you, the work doesn't stop. That's when the work starts. Now, would it be enough money to pay your bills every month? Yeah, for sure. It's a different lifestyle as a diamond, as a GoDesana diamond, I can tell you. But I don't want you to stop there, because if you help your team continue to grow, there's going to be some diamonds who make X amount and some diamonds who make this amount. It depends on how much work you continue to put in. And I truly believe, we don't have confirmation yet, but this is my personal belief. I personally believe that at some point the company is going to come out with new ranks, like a double diamond for sure, maybe even a triple diamond, maybe a crown diamond ambassador. We don't know, but I believe that the company is going to come out with some new ranks one day. There'll probably be some money attached to those new ranks, and it'll be really great if you were setting the proper foundation of growth by working today like there was no tomorrow, so that tomorrow you don't have to work. All right. I'm going to say that again because I don't want people to miss it. And what's remembered is repeated, and what is repeated is remembered. Our theme and our motto for the rest of this year: we will work like there is no tomorrow, so that tomorrow we don't have to work. And I really want you to internalize that and understand that in this industry, that is really how it works. Okay. As a man soweth, so shall he reapeth. That is biblical language. It's a scriptural law. If you sow the seed of hard work right now, you reap the vacation later. I'm living proof for that, and I highly recommend it to everybody, okay? So let me just give you just a little example of what that diamond pool can look like for you. I want you to get excited about it, because in the future, this is the big deal about this company. and us having Alexandria Brighton as our product formulator. I was blessed enough to have a phone call with her, I think late last week, and she is just excited to get back into the lab. She's moving right now, but once she's finished closing on her new house, she closes on her new house early next month. She's going to be back in the lab creating incredible products and getting this company to the $1 billion level. We really want to see that. So let's say for a company, let's say for example, a company is $1 billion company, and we're excited about that. Bravo. The company's taking 10% of that, so we're going to multiply that times 0.10, and that's going to be $100 million. And 2% of the 2% of that that's 10%, it's going to be 20 million. Okay, I just want you to understand 2% of, I'm sorry, 2% of a billion. So let me get that right. Give me a second. I'm using calculators today. I don't trust my public school math too much. There we go. That's $20 million. I was right. So 2% of a billion is $20 million. That's how much money is going to be in a diamond pool at the time that this company hits $1 billion. And I truly believe it will, because she's done it twice before. This will be number 3, and I'm ready for it. Now, this particular $20 million in a diamond pool, there's only 3 diamonds in the company right now, and that would be Melissa Brower, Coach Marcus Jones, and myself. But for easy math, I happen to know Isaac Williams is on the path to get this. Let's just say 4. A couple of y'all also too, but I know Isaac's working hard every single day. He ain't slept in 6 weeks. He just said, man, I'm gonna get this done no matter what. All right. That $20 million will be divided amongst 4 people. That is $5 million a piece. So the company's gonna go to $1 billion no matter what. But I don't know, like, I'm not mad if there are more diamonds in that pool and we only get $1 million a piece or 500,000 a piece. It's just the value of what's at stake is worth it. You don't have to cheat, steal, lie, complain, gripe, bash other companies. You don't got to do none of that. You just have to understand what we have here. The GoDesana opportunity on the pay plan side is phenomenal. These products are incredible. It is an incredible opportunity, and I want to see everybody win. But sometimes it's easier for you to win when you have a strong ironclad belief in your pay plan. And this pay plan is the baddest I've seen in a long time. Okay. And then some of my anybody who's ever made 6 figures in network marketing who happens to be on the Zoom tonight, rate the GoDesana pay plan on the scale of 1 to 10. Just put in the chat what you think it is. All right. Cause I know I think it's a 10, but let me ask some people who've made some money. Yeah. Coach Stu, Rick. Yeah. These individuals have made some serious, Dan Stokely for sure. These individuals have made significant income. Melissa Brown put in 11. They made significant income in network marketing. And when 6-figure and 7-figure earners are telling you, hey, this is what it is, you got to really celebrate that and say, okay, I gotta trust the collective wisdom of these people who might be just a little bit beyond me in pay plan knowledge, and I'm okay with that. All right. Yeah. Rick Burnett says never seen anything like it. Me either, brother. Me either. I've not. Okay. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we got tonight. That is just the highlights of the GoDesana pay plan. We could have did a little bit more, but I don't want to keep y'all all night. Thank you for tuning in. Let me pop over to the chat. Does anybody have any questions and anything they want to share in the chat right quick? Any questions at all? Any questions? Okay, Dan, you're welcome, brother. Appreciate you. All right, if everybody's all good, put a 1 in the chat, please. If you have no questions, that's how I know it's time to wrap it up. Put a 1 in the chat if you have no questions, and I will release you to your regularly scheduled program. Okay. What's the projected time frame on $1 billion? I have no idea. That's a great question. That is a great question. I'll tell you, it ain't tomorrow. I wish it was, but I'm not 100% sure. I would have to contact those companies she was with previously, both that are still in business today, and maybe they would share their information with maybe not. Dan says he just signed up another person during the call. Of course you did, Dan. Dan the man. He's in here. Love it. Love it. All right. I appreciate y'all so much. You're welcome, Miss Betty. Thank you so much. All right. Y'all have a good night. God bless. Love y'all. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good evening. Thank you.